What's up, everybody? We are live. We are live. I hope you guys are ready for a great time, a great show, as we are going to be having the Colorado Avalanche play host in Game 2 to the LA Kings. We're here for a good time, a fun time, and we're going to have a great time. If you guys haven't already, hit that like and sub button, for I am your host, Hayden, and I'm here for a great time, a great blast. We're going to have fun. We're going to kill it. We're just going to vibe. Yeah. We're vibing. I'm currently watching this game in Spanish. What's up, Braxton? Hope you are doing good today. Yeah, I gotta watch it in Spanish just so I don't get stuck on that fucking OT channel. I have it on. I'll probably switch over after the first intermission once it's over. But here we go, boys. We are going to have a great game as the Avalanche play host. And, boys, the parlay's looking good. I have two parlays going, one for this game and one for all the games for today. One for all the game today is the Canadiens Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs cover the spread by 1.5, which is going to happen because of OT. Braden Point, 3+ shots on goal. He achieved that. Boston covers by 1.5. It's looking favorable. Yes, it's 4-2 right now. Utah needs to cover by 1.5. Hopefully they can tie that in an under 5.5 in this game. The one I was worried about the most is this one. I will say that. All right, here we go. We got face-off here for the Colorado Avalanche versus the LA Kings. Brock Nelson will face it off, and the face-off is going to be won by the Kings, and they'll send that into the neutral zone. The Avalanche will play defense first. Kuliak will go back for it, and Brock Nelson will take it. He'll try to get it to Parker Kelly. That's a turnover shot towards Wedgwood. It's going to be off the stick of Sam Malinsky into the netting, and we'll have a face-off. So, yeah. We got that parlay, and then my parlay for this game, Arturi Lehkonen. Anytime goal scorer. Marty Necas, anytime goal scorer, is my parlay for today. And they dug 4 shots. All right, here we go. Face-offs won by the Avalanche. Montes will lob that up towards Valerie Nichushkin into the offensive zone. Big Val will dominate, keep it in. Up top it goes for Taves. Taves sends that down. And Nelson sends that around, but the Kings will take possession of the puck, and they'll send that up into the neutral zone as they come rolling down the ice. And we have an offsides call on the ice, so it'll be a face-off near center ice. DJ Smith, the interim head coach, after March 1st, 11-7-6, including game 1. So he was 11-6-6. Hope the King gets good to the playoffs. Now I see the guy probably not. I'll be honest. But he did his job. Lafreniere is in. Face off. It's going to be won by the Avalanche. He'll send that up into the neutral zone. You got the first line out there: McKinnon, Lehkonen, and Necas. And now fight for the puck. Now the Kings will take possession and bring it into the Avalanche zone as they play chase. And now you have a fight for the puck. Devontae lays a good hit on Lafreniere. And now fight for the puck in the corner with McCarr and Taves. All right, Avalanche will get control of it as they'll settle it down. Marty Necas will bring it up the ice. Marty Necas with some space. Necas looking, centering pass across ice. One-timer by Kadri is no good. Natchez with the rebound. Natchez tries to send that behind, gets it behind. McKinnon gets that back up top. Not Natchez. I'm sorry, Brett Burns. As Landeskog is on the ice. Now the Kings get the change that they need, and they'll send that up and around. Now, around behind Scott Wedgwood, it goes. Nazem Kadri will dump it off for Brett Burns. Brett Burns now taking his time, lift right all over him. Burns pressure. He'll dump that off to Waugh. Nicholas Waugh to Nazem Kadri. Kadri with some skates. One timer towards Darcy Kemper is going to be a save. Now Waugh has it behind the net. Waugh getting tangled up in the corner. Fight for it. Still, LA takes it, but Colorado sends that back deep in the corner as they go and change, as there's 2 shots for Colorado to LA 0. DC will send that up and down behind the net for the Kings as Malinsky plays chase. Now Logan O'Connor with the puck. Malinsky will free that up as Jack Drury sends that up and out into the neutral zone with Joel Kiviranka and LOC playing chase. Now, clean entry shot towards Wedgwood. It's going to be an easy save for Wedgwood, and we'll have a face-off here. Jared Bednar, 10th season as the Avalanche head coach, .617 points percentage. And, of course, the Stanley Cup champion 2022. Jared Bednar and this team needs a deep playoff push if he wants to keep his job because fans are already starting to call for him. All right, face off here, and they're going to kick out. Kopitar, and McKinnon's going to win the face off. McCarr will send that up top for Natchez. Natchez across ice towards McKinnon. Fans want to call, and they get a call. And we should have an Avalanche power play. Kempe is called on the tripping call, so Colorado will go on the power play. As McKinnon had, McKinnon had a one-on-one, Kempe with the trip. Of course, Kempe getting into it before with a dirty hit on the car. Getting into it. They actually called it interference, not tripping. I thought they called it tripping. My bad. But Colorado's on a power play here. All right, Gabriel Landeskog with the faceoff. It's going to be one as Kadri keeps that in. And now it'll bounce out. And now LA has it. They'll just take possession in their zone, play patty cake. Colorado, you have the advantage. Get pressure down there. Scott Wedgwood is not going to slow it down. McCarr with pressure would dump that behind for Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon coming up now. McKinnon with some speed and control dumps it in. McKinnon has himself make a move. Shot is going to be wide of the net. Nazem Kadri will have it. He'll kick it up towards Cale McCarr. McCarr to Natchez, Kadri shot, no good. Landeskog with rebounds, not there. Landeskog will send that up top for Cale McCarr over to Kadri, one-timer, saved by Darcy Kemper. Not Forsberg, correction, not Kemper. I'm sorry. I'm used to Kemper in the goal. Oh, I needed Natchez to beat Forsberg there. Natchez and Kadri talking. 1:17 left to go on the power play for the Avalanche. Here we go. Landeskog on the face-off for the Avalanche. Face-off is going to be they're redoing it. Face-off is won by the Kings. They'll send that around and all the way down and out as Wedgwood will slow it down and let Cale Makar come and get the puck. Makar will bring it up ice with 1:08 to go. Makar dumps it off for Marty Necas. Now Marty Necas now with speed. Necas takes the shot towards Forsberg. Easy save for Forsberg. He'll send that out as Makar will play chase and bring it up. He'll dump it for Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon now with some speed. McKinnon spins, gets that poked away as Necas will grab it, and he will try and bring it up. Necas entry to Makar. Makar with pressure behind the net now. Makar will send that around for Necas. Necas back to Makar. Necas now with the puck to McKinnon. McKinnon now in the back corner. McKinnon rotating with Necas. McKinnon looking in front of that for Necas. Saved by Forsberg. Puck wide. Makar keeps it in front of the net now. Behind the net, Necas sends that around to Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon now with the puck. McKinnon centering across for Kadri, who takes a shot. That's going to go off the body of a Kings player and into the netting. What's really happening here that the Kings doing so well on this power play is they're being aggressive. They're attacking the Colorado, not letting them get the puck around, getting it to their playmakers, playing aggressive, keeping them on their heels, making the zone entry tough. Because when Colorado gets situated, you cannot stop it. The passing game of them is deadly. Now the second power play unit's out there. Devon Taves with the puck. Taves will drop it off for Nichushkin. Nichushkin over up to Nelson in front of the net's not good. The power play is over for the Avalanche. Now here comes the Kings. They'll send that deep and around behind Scott Wedgwood. It's Colorado will play it. Malinsky will have it. Sam Malinsky. Utah tied the game. Hell yeah. Malinsky sends that behind the net. Now Brock Nelson tries to get in the neutral zone. He does, as LA will take it in the neutral zone, send that back deep into Colorado zone. Malinsky now behind Scott Wedgwood sends that up, and that's going to be intercepted by LA. CC is going to take a shot towards Wedgwood, and it goes into the crowd off of Arturi Lekkinen stick. No, off his arm, actually. I can hardly hear you. All right, face-offs won by Jonathan Drouin. Fight for the puck in the back corner now. In front towards Wedgwood's going to be wide. And puck is cleared as Kiviranka plays chase. Drury sends that deep for LOC. LOC with some spin moves. O'Connell would drop that off for Kiviranka. Kiviranka now driving in behind. Takes a shot towards Forsberg. Fight for the puck in front as Manson will play pressure and keeps it in. Manson tries to send that deep, and he gets it not fully clear. Manson with a great defense on the offensive zone, keeping the puck in. He'll drive in behind the net. Shot saved by Forsberg. CC will try and clear it, and he'll dump it off, and LA will get the clear as Colorado changes. Panarin will bring it up ice now for the Kings. Panarin sends that up towards Lafayette. Lafayette still fighting for it. He'll send that deep and around. As Makar couldn't stop it, but McKinnon playing great defense takes the puck away, and he'll get it up to Kuliak. Kuliak will send that in as Arturi Lekkinen plays chase, and now LA will bring in the neutral zone as Makar and Kuliak retreat. Kuliak has it. He'll send that up in the neutral zone for Marty Necas. Marty Necas try to drop it in, but LA will get the steal, and they'll take a shot towards Scott Wedgwood, and that's going to be saved by Wedgwood. Now behind the net, Marty Nature is going to fight for the puck, but LA keeps that puck in. They'll send that down and around. Gabriel Landeskog, which, I mean, Troy Lekanen will try to do it, but we have whistles here. I think they're calling a tripping on Cale Makar, yeah. Yeah, tripping on Cale Makar, so he'll go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. I think that was soft. For the playoffs, definitely a soft tripping call. Yes, by textbook it is. But for playoffs, are you fucking kidding me? That's some baby shit. I'm just saying. A little too soft. Damn, Eric Johnson getting to call his former team? You know, but boy, it's loving it. Yeah. All right, face off now in the offense zone for the Kings. Face off is won by the Kings. Mpe will give it to Panarin. Panarin to Lafreniere. Lafreniere back down to Panarin. Panarin with some shifty moves on Brett Burns to Lafreniere. Lafreniere back to Panarin. Panarin back to Lafreniere. Lafreniere back up to Panarin. Panarin to Lafreniere. He'll take the shot, and that'll be a save by Scott Wedgwood. Like, no. Okay. That does I'm not going to do it. Kempe over to Bayfield. Bayfield dumps it off, and that's going to go right to an Avalanche stick, and they'll get that clear. They'll send that down. It's Forsberg will slow her down. She'll give that off. Kempe to Lafreniere. Lafreniere will drop that off. Now here comes the Kings. Panarin sends that around. Kempe will send that down in the corner. Panarin across to Lafreniere. No, Kopitar direction to Panarin. Panarin back to Kopitar. Kopitar up top to Kempe. Kempe try to get that down where he wanted. Cannot connect on pass, and that puck's going to go off and clear. The LA will go off and change. Kopitar to draw lead. To Lafferton gets laid motherfucker out by Josh Manson. Now cross ice more. Left it in the corner. He'll send that off to Doutley. Doutley takes the fires shot. Saved by Scott Wedgwood. Now the second power play unit's going to have the time kill with LOC with Cale Makar right behind him. Dumps it off to Makar. Makar shoots. Just as supposed. Now here comes LA with an odd man rush. Looking, Scott Wedgwood. Saved by Wedgwood. And now we got a fight going with Logan O'Connor. And this, we have a big kerfuffle. Boom! Fuck Lord. Fuck it. Yeah, I honestly think that was good. All right, we got face off here at center ice, right outside the Avalanche zone on the right side. McKinnon face off draws one by the Avalanche. Now here comes Martin Nations, who gets leveled. And McKinnon lays out him, fucker. Kuliak's not liking this. We're getting chippy, boys. Malinsky's dropping people. Everyone's just going at it. You're going to have a lot of penalties called here. If he got hit with that stick, though. Did nature just spit out a tooth? It should be 3 for Colorado and 3 for LA in the box. I just love how you have the two captains just chilling. Landeskog and Kopitar just chilling by the ref as the fucking benches are chirping each other. We might get a fight this game. That's fucking stupid. What do you mean LA has the power play? Like, these two hits clean. I'm not gonna deny that. The hit, fucking Nate just took the hit that Manson laid. 2 clean hits, right? Kuliak and Waugh are in the penalty box for Colorado. Kempe will have the puck. He'll send that down. And Bayfield's going to have a fight for it with Nichushkin over him. We have a broken stick from Brock Nelson. He'll give it. Kempe will have it to Panarin. Brock Nelson follows stick. Kempe. Back to Kempe. Kempe back to Panarin. Panarin takes the shot down low. That's going to be a rebound by the Kings. They'll try to get something going. Kempe takes a one-timer. Nichushkin will break his stick. And Nichushkin runs off. Nelson grabs a stick. Colorado's in the middle changing. This is a shot just wide of the net from Lafreniere. Kempe will get it as Colorado starts to try to settle down in the penalty kill. Panarin will send it across ice to Lafreniere, whose pass is interrupted by the stick. And Colorado is going to try to clear it, and they send it all the way down ice towards Forsberg. Forsberg will give that away, as now the stick will get kicked to center ice. Clark avoids a hit. McCarr will dump that off. McCarr getting fucking rocked. Drury will get that off to Parker Kelly, who takes the shot. Drury and Kelly are the 2 forwards for the Avalanche right now, as Manson tries to interrupt. Now Moore will dump that off for Lawton. Lawton will give that back to Moore. Moore back up top to Lawton. Lawton to Doughty. Doughty to Panarin. Panarin takes the shot. That's going to be off of the pad of Scott Wedgwood. We got 22 seconds left in the first period. I mean, for the power play, 8:32 in the first period. All right, face-offs won by the Kings. They'll send that into the corner with Devontae's all over Armin. He'll give that off to Moore. Moore will send that off to Lawton. Lawton up top to Clark. Clark down across for Moore to Armin. Now here comes Kuliak about to come out of the box in 2 seconds. Armin, we have our back at full strength, and here comes Raw and Kuliak. Raw will join the ice for the Avalanche as Kuliak goes to the bench. Now here comes the center pass is there, but the Avalanche interrupt that. Now here comes Nichushkin. Nichushkin takes a hook, and that's a high stick on LA. So we will be on the power play for the Avalanche. Two minutes for holding. I thought they would call that high stick. You just see the stick. What's up? Update of this Montreal game. Can Montreal go up 2-0? Damn. Cam Amberg, Jonathan Kick, Ryan Johansson, Isaac Kopitar, Jack Johnson, Craig Smith, all going. Alex Ovechkin coming up. All right. All right, what's going on here? What are we doing? Why do I got fucking crossroads when the Avalanche on our fucking power play, ESPN? What the fuck we doing? Here we go. McCarr had the puck with 1:30 left in the power play. He'll dump that off for McKinnon. McKinnon will bring it up to ice. McKinnon send it across for Landeskog, fill in for Natchez. He'll take the shot. That'll go wide. Kadri will get the rebound. He'll give it back to Landeskog. Landeskog now looking. He'll dump that off for Kadri behind the towards wall up to McKinnon. McKinnon up to McCarr. McCarr takes the shot, gets that shot blocked as it will come out in a minute remaining on the power play. Here comes Colorado. McCarr sends that back for McKinnon. McKinnon having to run the power play now because of Natchez's injury. He'll get that to a quick shot from Kadri. It's not there. Wah. And Colorado penalty. As Gabriel Landeskog goes to the penalty box. All right, 47 seconds for a 4-on-4, and then the remaining time, minute 13, will become an LA power play. Now, here we go. We have face-off here. Face-off's going to be won by the Avalanche. Taves will kick it off. Now, Colorado has very shifty defenseman out there. Now here comes Nichushkin. Nichushkin coming with speed. Dumps it off for Brock Nelson. Brock Nelson takes the shot. That's going to be gloved by Forsberg. Face-off won by Colorado. Malinsky will send that deep into the zone. But turnover here, Taves sends that over to Nichushkin. Nichushkin dumps it off to Malinsky. Malinsky takes the shot, and that's going to be covered out by Forsberg. All right, 4-on-4 is going to be won by LA. So send that behind the net as Jack Drury plays chase. Jack Drury trying to get a turnover, 5 seconds. He's being just a nuisance as LA is going to let the power play happen, and they'll go on the power play now. Here comes Panarin. Panarin now trying to make an entry. Getting poked by this Avalanche penalty kill unit. He'll send somebody in front of Wedgwood. That's going to be no one there except for Avalanche bodies. But they'll keep that, and Kopitar will send that down to Panarin. Panarin across ice to Clark. Clark back to Panarin. Panarin with Jack Drury over him, over to Clark. That's going to be a save by Wedgwood, and Lafreniere will send that over as the Avalanche try to get that puck clear. Lafreniere with pressure from Devon Taves. Kopitar gets laid level the fuck out by Brett Burns. Lafreniere coming in, saved by Scott Wedgwood. Drury will get the puck clear as he takes a hit. Brett Burns lays Kopitar out. Now Kopitar gets the puck poked away, but luckily for him, he keeps that in as Anderson getting pressured from Colorado's defensive forwards. Now Manson will have control of the puck for 2 seconds, and the penalty has been successfully killed. Manson will drop it off for Drury. Kuliak will send that deep behind. Now back into the offensive zone they go as Wedgwood covers it. And we got another fight. Burns just fucking leveled Kopitar, and I'm fucking here for it. Fuck him. Respect, but fuck him. Yeah, okay. Let's try this cinnamon roll crumble cookie. Alright. We're going to do my best day Portney. Now, I'll say this. All right. Here we go, chat. Landis guy will be in by the face-off for Colorado. Face-off's going to be won by Denver. Wedgwood will send that around. LA add pressure to it and send that opposite way. Now Colorado will get that in the neutral zone. LA will take it and settle it down. Tampa Bay wins in overtime and ties the series. Now Landeskog takes a hit. Kadri with the steal. Over as this game very chippy. Centering pass is not there. Now I would keep an eye out because Landeskog will be out for blood. He will head. Nicholas Waugh now would drop that off for McCarr. McCarr making people fucking slip and fall, sliding through with the entry. McCarr with the wheels trying to get the centering pass for Lehkonen. Natchez back on the ice will send that across for McKinnon, who will take the shot. That'll be a save. And the LA will get the clear, and they'll get the change. McCarr will send that up all the way for Lehkonen, who will send that over to McKinnon. McKinnon now try to get something to Natchez, and Lehkonen will hit Kopitar into the boards as he fights for the puck. Now up top, Natchez sends that down to McKinnon. McKinnon centering for Lehkonen, who can't get that through. And LA will settle it down here as we head into the neutral zone. Kopitar will bring that in. Centering pass saved by Wedgwood with the sliding save. Scott Wedgwood. All right, face off is won by LA. They'll send that in their own zone, in the neutral zone. Colorado will dump it in as they're fight for it now in the corner with Drury, Nelson, and Manson fucking trying to slam people into the boards as he's fighting for the puck. Yashushkin gets that to Manson. Manson takes the shot. That's going to be saved by Forsberg. Nelson would send that up and around with a minute 42 left as Colorado's trying to get something before the intermission. As we got fight for the puck. Nelson sends that deep into the zone. Malott behind the net with McCarr right behind him. He takes the shot towards Wedgwood. That's going to be off of McCarr and high as now Devon Taves wraparound tries is no good, and thanks to Devon Taves' defensive play. Now here comes the Avalanche as Taves has it in the neutral zone. Taves sends that cross ice into the corner as LA will take it. Colorado will take it away. McCarr will get it up to Nick Waugh. Nick Waugh looking with McKinnon to help, and McKinnon takes possession of the puck. McKinnon try to get something quick and couldn't on Forsberg. 32 seconds left. Kulak keeps it in. He'll send that towards the net. No good. Colorado keeps that in, but LA will finally get it as the forwards are getting tired. And Fred skates now on for Colorado. LA's just trying to stay is accepting it as Natchez is starting to get physical. LA now will send that in. Malinsky will get that to Kiviranka. Kiviranka trying to get somebody with 3 seconds with a taste shot forward. He'll save it, and that will do it for the intermission. And we have a kerfuffle trajectory. End of the first, and you love to see it.